Hello friends, and welcome to Marie Green Yoga here on YouTube and to this slow flow series of 20 videos and yoga practices of different kinds and themes and body parts. And today we have reached day 6 and we are going to do a little potpourri practice, which means for me that we're not going after a pose to nail it or to detail a specific outcome of a pose or asana for today. So today we are going to get to dip into some of the poses that we have done in the 5 previous sessions, and it will be a potpourri of practice just to move our body, shake it up a little bit, and do it in a nice, slow and flowy kind of way for all levels. So thank you for being here. Let's take our hands together in front of our heart and join our voices, or listen or tune in with our Om. Take a comfortable inhale. And exhale, release the hands and open our eyes, and let's come onto our backs and we'll start supine. And it's always nice to have our blocks handy by, so go ahead and maybe find them, or maybe a chair or something that you might use later on for support. From now, we'll take ourselves all the way down onto our backs and bring the knees into the chest and make circles onto the sacrum, checking in with all the 3 sides of our lower back, the tailbone. And then we'll go the other way around, checking in that it is nice and free and clear and open. And maybe there is some crunches, maybe there is some adhesions, maybe there is some crystals to break up. And as we go along, maybe it will be completely untied by the end of this practice. Knees to chest, right leg stays in, left leg comes forward, and we'll check in with our legs, with our hips, knee to chest, hugging it all the way in, and then we'll extend the right leg up to the sky, hands around the belly of the hamstring, and pressing our hands and our hamstrings into each other, finding the space from pubic bone to belly button to sternum, and then we walk our way up, bring the chin in and take our hands up, lower leg, ankle area, and take the head towards the knee and give ourselves a awakening into our hamstrings and into the core, holding onto it. And exhale, bring it all the way back down, knees to chest, switch sides, left knee into the chest, hands around the shin, plug in your left femur, straighten your right leg, extend out through the mound of your big toes on both sides, and rooting and grounding left femur, opening up into hips and to the communication of upper and lower back. And slowly come back with your hands up around the hamstrings, left leg up to the sky. Press your hands down, feel the sacrum nice and even onto the mat. Lower back is slightly lifted. And then from there, we'll take our plug in from pubic bone to belly button to sternum, chin in, and then we'll walk our way up with the hands towards the ankle, elbows to sides, spread the toes, activate the feet. Give yourself a nice big inhale and exhale, scooping the belly, engaging the different bandhas of our front side of the spine, of the belly, and exhale, release. Bending the knees back in, taking your hands into the chest, hands around the knees. Let's roll 3 times down to the middle of the shoulder blades and back up, and we'll do it 2 more times, massaging into the spine and waking up each and every vertebrae and waking up the blood flow in the spine. Cross your ankles, make your way over onto all 4s, spread the fingers and have the second finger forward. From here, arch your belly into the front of the spine, coming into a nice big wide cat arch, convex spine, lower middle back space between the shoulder blades, and slowly come back into neutral spine. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog with bent knees, and then we can pedal the right heel towards the mat, the left heel towards the mat. And we'll do that one more time each side, and getting into ankles and knees and hamstrings and calves. And then maybe we walk the feet a little bit further back and get a longer version of our down dog. Inhale and exhale. And anchoring into the four corners of the palms and anchoring into the four corners of our feet. Lift the upper arm bones. Walk the feet over towards the hands. Inhale, long spine. Feet hip widths apart. Feed the hands underneath the knees. And exhale, hinge and fold, Uttanasana. Hands to hips, elbows to sky. Root your feet, come to standing, and release the hands. Inhale, arms to sky. Exhale, hinge and fold. Forward fold, feeding hands under the knees, articulating into the vertebrae. Exhale, hinge and fold. And hands on your yoga mat, and step your right foot back and coming into and hinge, and from here, hands to your mat. Step your feet back to plank pose, please. Shoulders and wrists are stacked. Take your knees down to the mat, and the moment the knees hugs into the mat, the lower belly engages and supports us as we lower all the way down. Inhale, extend, untuck your toes, and inhale to cobra. Take your ears back. Exhale, take it back down. Push back to tabletop and to downward facing dog. Step your right foot outside of your right hand. Turn your toes slightly out. Come up high onto your back toes. Waking up into hips, waking up into hip flexors, to legs, to knees, to ankles, to lower back. Pressing the palms. And from here, open up your right foot and give it a little karate chop down into the mat. And you can see the plantar side of your foot. And we'll give ourselves another breath right here. And then come with your foot flat, step back, down dog. One breath here. Moving over to plank pose. Shoulders and wrists are stacked. Lowering the knees to the mat as you engage your core. Lower down all the way to the mat. Inhale, untuck your toes, and inhale to cobra. Exhale, release, bring it all the way back down. Tuck the toes, tabletop. Core is taking you into the tabletop and into downward facing dog. Press the palms, lift the upper arm bones, step your left foot outside of your left hand, and turn your toes slightly out. The foot is still flat onto the floor, and come up high onto your back toes. Extend from tip of the tailbone out through the top of the head. Wake up into your right hip flexor, into your left adductors, rotators. And then from there, we're going to open up the left foot and karate chop the pinky toe side down as we keep the right leg nice and tall and long, and externally rotate in towards your left hip. Sinking maybe a little down, maybe moving back and forth. Finding some spots in your left hip that needs the extra turn and opening. One more breath here, and then left foot onto the mat, step back, downward facing dog. Come over to plank pose. Shoulders and wrists are stacked. Knees to the mat. Lower all the way down. Untuck your toes, lengthen your legs. Inhale, pull your ears back. Come to cobra. And exhale, release, take it back down. Tuck the toes, tabletop. Come to downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Press the palms, press the feet, and at the same time, lift up and away from the palms and the feet. And find your downward facing dog. Anchoring in to muscles, to bones, and at the same time, extending out and getting that nice yoga feeling all over the body. Hugging in, extending out, exchanging energies. Step your feet over to the hands. Inhale, long spine. feet hip widths apart. Exhale, hinge and fold, top of the head towards the mat. Inhale, arms to sky, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. And from here, bend into your knees and open up into feet wide apart. Take your arms all the way out, hands to hips, and roll the shoulders up and back. Exhale, release, come forward and come to feet wide apart pose with hands to the mat and straightening your arms. Turn your right toe slightly out and come with your right elbow into your right knee for Skandasana. And we're continuing on with opening up into hips, adductors, legs, knees, ankles, and gently make your way up and over to the second side. Left elbow into the left knee. Karate chopping your right little toe side down and slowly coming all the way back up. Turning over towards the right side. Taking your left knee down to the mat. Left hand outside of your yoga mat. Right arm to the sky, pull the shoulder blades together on the back, take the ears to the back, take the chin back, and inhale and exhale right here, pull the belly towards the midline, front of the spine, shoulder blades together on the back, and exhale, take it all the way back down, and right elbow into right knee for Skandasana, adductor side. Left heel down, use the core to lift yourself up and over, turn your left foot out and turn yourself over into low lunge Anjasana, open wide twist, right hand to the side, left arm up to the sky, shoulder blades together onto the back. One more breath here, sinking in towards the hips, holding on to the front side, pull the belly button in and up. And exhale, release, hands back down, and we make our way back into Skandasana onto the left side, and then come all the way back up to feet wide apart. Turn your toes slightly in, heel of the hands align with the heel of the feet, pull the belly button in, and take the top of the head towards the floor. Shoulder blades away from the ears, pull the shoulders away from the ears, shoulder blades together on the back. Slightly bend into your knees and pull the inner edges of your feet towards the midline at the very same time. One more breath right here, inhaling and exhaling to the back of the legs, to the medial and lateral side of the legs, and freeing up into the lower back, and then extending the arms. Walk your hands back out, and let's come to the front, turn your toes and step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, finding a little more length for your legs from your hips. Come up onto the toes, bend the knees, look between the hands, and take a step over to the hands. Inhale, long spine, and exhale, fold. Hands feeding up underneath the knees. Bend your knees, take your elbows onto top of your knees, and we'll start to letting that lower back elongate and stretch out. Pull the belly button all the way in, and we bring the shoulder blades together onto the back, and we'll do another breath here. And then we're going to take the hands onto the knees, right in front, right above the knees, so the thumbs are facing in and our fingers are on the outside. Feet can be as wide as the mat. Straighten the arms, and then we're going to massage the lower back by pulling the belly button in and spreading the back body, and then inhaling, extend out, and exhaling, massaging into lower, middle, upper back, and inhaling and massaging into the digestive organs as well, but really freeing up that lumbar spine. We'll do two more right here. Long spine, exhale, empty the air out, massage organs, lower back, freedom for the lower back. One more. Exhale, pull the belly button all the way in, and slowly bring it all the way back up, and press the feet and make your way into a feet standing apart pose with your heels turning in, and we come back with the hands right like we had them, thumbs inside the knees and fingers on the outside. Take your right shoulder to the center and twist and turn in towards the lower back where we just had our cat-cow. Lower, middle, back, and up and over. Second side, coming all the way up and over, freeing up the lower back, and gently extending back down. Let's take the hands down, and we'll sit just a little bit further down, firing up into the quads and pressing down. Inhale, come up. From here, take your hands to your hips, widen the feet just a little bit more. You can always check that your wrists and your ankles are stacked above and below each other. Turn your right heel in halfway, and then the right toes out halfway. And that way the foot has been turned out without the foot escaping out or coming too close together. Bend your front knee and we'll come into warrior two. Take your gaze over your second middle finger and we'll sink down. We flip the right palm up and take the bicep towards the ear. Full elongation onto the right side. And then exhale, keep the nice length and take your fingers inside today, your shin ankle, and take your left arm up and press your inner knee and your tricep towards each other. And we'll twist and turn and lengthen the side body by taking the left arm up and over. Full extension. Gaze underneath the upper arm, side body length all the way. From the side of the hip, maybe all the way from the knee and all the way up. Ankle, knee, hip, iliac crest, shoulder, armpit. And one more breath and then slowly come back up and take yourself back to warrior two and extend your front leg and come to feet wide apart, facing forward. Turn your left heel in slightly and then your left toes out slightly. And that way we have that left second toe forward and we still have our ankles and our wrists stacked above and below each other. Bend your front knee, extend into the back leg. Take your left palm up and find your way into reclining warrior two, bicep to ear, long side body. Inhale and exhale, and then we'll keep that side body length. Take the fingers inside your shin ankle. Take your tricep and your knee hugging in. Left arm up to the sky. Take the gaze up towards the thumb. And then we root into the right foot, four corners, as we sweep the right arm over the ear and get into that lower back area, into the whole side body. From our ankle, knee, hip area, front of the belly, the whole rib cage area, armpit. And we'll stay one more time, one more breath here. Long side body, untying knots, and slowly make our way back up into warrior two. Arms to the side and extend the front leg. Take your toes facing forward, hands behind, interlace, roll the shoulders up and back, take the ears back, bend into your knees and fold forward for Parsvottanasana C with our hands up maybe to the sky, maybe the head stays down onto the sacrum, sweeping the arms up and lifting shoulders away from ears. Inhale and exhale. Freeing up the space from lower back, side body to shoulders and the whole hip area, lower back and upper back, and slowly come back with your hands to your sacrum and hands to the mat. Let's come to the front of our mat and step back to downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Press the palms, lift the upper arm bones, come forward to plank pose. Hover your knees over the mat and lift the belly button in and up. Check the core. Hug all the front side of the spine into the front side. Hug and hug and hug. Muscles to the bones. And hug and hug and hug. And really find that front side and find our core and find our space where we stand up from, where we sit down from, where we walk from, where we do yoga from. One more breath and then take the knees down and lower all the way down. Untuck your toes. Inhale, long spine, and exhale, taking it all the way back down. Tuck the toes, come to your plank pose, and take it back to downward facing dog. Walk your feet over to your hands and take ragdoll, feet wide apart. Take a hand around each and elbow and give yourself a little swing side to side to side. One more breath right here. And gently release the hands and take your toes slightly out and keep your heels slightly in and come to your malasana right here, where we will root and ground our femurs and get a little bit deeper into our hips, to our feet, to the whole back body, massaging the front side. Take your left hand down, take your right hand to your knee, and lift the ears up and back, take your chin in, and then from here take the right arm up to the sky. Full stretch for the whole right side of the body as we are twisting, as we are grounding and rooting, as we're lengthening side body. And second side, take your right hand, arm inside the right leg and the hand to the lateral side, and then left hand onto your knee and give it a nice little push here, pressing the hand into the knee and maybe lifting the left arm up to the sky, sinking down, rooting and grounding, cutting off a little circulation for our knees, so by the time we extend back out, it will feel nice and freeing and more fresh oxygenated blood through our knees. One more breath. And exhale, take it all the way back down. And then from here, turn your toes forward and come to your forward fold. Second toe forward, heels to the back. This time around, take your hands behind your shins and you can pull your calves upward towards your knees, and you will find a little bit more freedom into the back of the legs to stretch. One more breath right here, top of the head towards the mat, shoulders away from the ears. Inhaling, exhaling, lengthening back body, hugging front body together. Folding forward and gently release. And from here, step back to your downward facing dog, please. So we're going to take down dog, rolling over the toes, coming into up dog. So you can take any version that you like. We're going to do it 3 times, and then we're going to come down on to our seat. From here, come over to plank pose. We did this in one of the previous videos, I think you remember. And then we hold that core, roll over the toes, and come to up dog. And exhale, roll back into down dog. Get to kind of adjust into ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, elbows, wrists. Claw the fingertips, come to your plank pose, roll over into upward facing dog, and exhale, roll back over your toes and come back to down dog. Inhale and exhale, finding all of our muscles firing up and plugging in. Come to plank pose and rolling over the toes. Come into up dog and exhale, using our core to roll back over our toes to downward facing dog. Come down onto your knees. Come to child's pose, big toes together, knees apart. Stretch the arms forward, forehead to mat, long arms, long side body. Freedom for hips, legs, spine, shoulders. One more breath here. And then gently make your way back up. And from here, we're going to come and take our legs to the front and twist and fold forward. And then we'll meet in the next video after that for some core yoga work. But for now, here we are. Take our inner thighs wide back and apart And then from here, take your right foot into half happy baby and moving it back and forth and finding more space for our hip socket. Inhale and exhale, and taking our right foot towards the angle, towards the diagonal of your room, and stretching to the back of the leg and sitting nice and tall. Spread the toes, and then we'll take our right foot on the outside of our left quad. Take the left hand, arm around your right knee, and twist over towards the right side. Gaze over your right shoulder. The right hand lands like a hand length away from the center of your spine. And sit nice and tall, shoulder blades together onto the back. Spread your toes, twist and turn from the sacrum, each and every vertebrae up towards the top of the neck. One more breath, and exhale, release. Come to the front and extend your right leg forward, and then we'll take the left leg in and left hand around your left foot, and the right hand too. We can have like a double help, and then coming into happy baby pose, moving it back and forth, checking in with the hip socket, left leg, knee towards behind the shoulder, and then from there, extend your left leg diagonal towards the sky, diagonal towards your ceiling, your room, wherever you are practicing this with me. We stretch the back of the leg, sit nice and tall, shoulder blades are plugging back, long spine, and then take your left foot on the outside of your right center of your IT band and hug your right elbow into your knee, pull the belly button in and twist and turn with your left hand onto the center of your back. Take your gaze to the back, inhale and exhale, twisting and turning from your sit bones, from your sacrum, from your lower back, middle back, upper back, all the way up towards the base of the neck. One more breath. Inhale and exhale, and slowly taking it all the way back to the front, and extend your left leg forward. Again, check inner thighs wide back and apart for a nice even seat. We did our legs, we did our hips, we twisted, we did side body. Let's fold forward, arms to the sky, pull the belly button in, and exhale, hinge and fold, closing up our practice with forward fold, elbows to the side, top of the head towards the feet, neck is nice and long. Inhale, exhale into any tighter spots that needs a little extra oxygen to untie. One more breath here, and then slowly extend the arms and come all the way up, and then we're going to lay onto our backs, onto our block. So take your one block or your two blocks for a supportive and like an upholding fish pose with our block. Feet down, so the block goes somewhere right underneath your shoulder blades. Flat way or medium way. Today, I think we'll take it the flat way, since we're doing our potpourri practice and we just simply want to touch into a nice supported back bend. You can take your feet together, you can take your arms over your head, make a little diamond shape of your fingers, and we can make a diamond shape with our legs, and we can open up the space into the middle upper back area where it can get a little tight sometimes. And by having the feet together, we are getting to open up our knees and adductors and adjusting into the medial side of our hips. And having the elbows to the side helps us to open up a little bit more to the shoulders if needed. I know that sometimes having the arms over might be much, then we'll take the arms down to the side. So anything that works. We'll stay another few breaths right here. And letting the front body expand and open up, it helps us with the breath, helps us with opening up into our lungs, into our circulatory system. And you can certainly stay here for as long as you like. This is coming towards an end of our practice, but I would like for us to either, if you enjoy this, to stretch the front side and to stretch your upper back, then stay here. But you can also bend your knees and take the hands behind the head and lift yourself up, hands by the hamstrings, and come all the way up. And then we'll come back down and end our practice like we started it, with the knees to the chest and extending the sacrum down, and maybe there's some more space for the lower back. And we'll roll a little bit. We trace our triangle bony plate at the bottom of our back, our sacral plate, and then we'll check and see so that the rotators feels like they are in a good, happy, supportive place. And then we do 3 laps the other way around. And tracing the triangle bony part at the base of our spine, untying any knots around SI joint, around glutes, around the lumbar spine. And then from there, we'll take it straight on up, knees to chest. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Squeeze your arms around, squeeze your toes, squeeze all your muscles, shoulders to ears. Hugging everything into the midline. And then from there, we exhale and come back down onto our Shavasana, where we press the head down, shoulder blades gets to support us. We might press the heels down, lift so that the sacrum is supporting us onto the mat, and we have the lower back slightly lifted. Toes are out to the side, palms are facing up, fingers are curled, chin is down towards the chest, and neck is nice and long. And this is where we have the opportunity to integrate all the different poses we did, like a little potpourri practice, touched really all parts of the body and opens up the pathways all the way from toes to top of head to fingertips. Helps our circulation, helps our digestive system, helps our purification of the body, to simply move in a little potpourri yoga practice as you wish and as you feel called to do it. And we'll take a nice comfortable breath. Stay in this resting pose as long as you feel like it serves you. Join me either laying down with hands on heart and belly, or sitting up onto a block or a pillow or a blanket, hands together in front of the heart for Anjali Mudra, where we honor our practice with ourselves, we honor the practice together, and we join our voices in one Om to wrap up our yoga practice and help all the poses to go into its right and whole place. And the Om is like the big yes to whatever is next in our path. So from here, take a comfortable inhale and exhale with an Om. Thank you so much, everyone here, and feel free to subscribe to my channel for more free yoga videos. And there is over 400 videos to explore on my channel. Have fun with them. They are listed under videos and under playlists, so there's lots to explore. But please stay here with me for these 20 slow flow yoga practices. And the next practice after this in line is number 7, and we are going to do a yoga core. So we'll go into different pumping of the belly, to different forward folds, to different holding the front side and connecting our different bandhas, and to get ourselves into boat pose tomorrow. So please come and join me for that. Namaste.